everybody, it's Rolando Cardenas. We are here with another episode of the Wolfpack Show. As usual, we are here with my co-host, Mr.
Aaron Lee.
And we also have the ladies today. We have the ladies' point of view for you ladies that keep asking, where are the women at? We have our executive producer, Miss Norma Luna.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for liking and sharing our posts. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube.
And also, we have the CEO of Live from the Southside Magazine, Miss April Monterossa.
Yay!
So, April, tell us a little bit about Live from the Southside Magazine. Tell us about your platform. Tell us what you're doing.
All right. So Live from the Southside is a publication and platform that highlights the South Side of San Antonio and throughout Texas.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're all really proud of what you're doing on the South Side.
Thank you.
Aaron and I are Southsiders. Born and raised. We laid a lot of dirt down there in that area. So again, thanks a lot for highlighting everything that's going on there.
Of
There's
course.
a lot of great things happening out there. We've got a great show today.
It's awesome, man. So here we go. We get into my whole from the last episode. Everybody cheats.
Yeah, for those of you that watched the last episode, yeah, Aaron was going on about how everybody cheats.
I already got a lot of comments and a lot of response.
Ammunition.
I got a lot of response from that,
Nice,
but that's
yeah.
why we brought the girls in today, the women. I'm sorry, today to help us out and to provide a different point of view. So basically, let's start off first with the definition of a cheater. Right? Definition of a cheater. Webster's dictionary defines it as to deprive of something valuable by the use of deceit or fraud. Right? To influence or lead by deceit, trick, or
Treat.
Trick?
And,
Okay.
and also to elude, thwart by as if outwitting.
Okay,
Right.
so
outwit-
that's
outwit
Webster's
somebody.
dictionary
Outwit somebody, yeah.
definition. Big Daddy's definition of a cheater is doing shit behind my back that you wouldn't want me to do to you. That's
Exactly.
All right.
cutting
But there's
clear.
multiple areas involved in that when it comes to cheating, right? So
Okay.
doing things behind my back is one of them. What about doing things in front of my eyes?
I've seen it happen. I've literally seen it happen.
Okay, so let's have an example.
So obviously there's different forms of cheating, right? So doing things in front of your face would be like innocently flirting with somebody. Like the whole, you're at the club and your guy's, walking and he's in front of you or your girl's in front of you and, the old boy or old girl's coming on the opposite side and they do the whole eye contact and the check, the break your neck thing.
Yes.
That's a red flag
So
right
what-
there. Look at Norma. Look at Norma.
So
Guilty
what is
as charged.
So what is so
Never
what is,
done it.
so what is with that, ladies? What is with that? Who would like to go first? Norma?
Hey,
No, you're
I'll
here
go
jumping out of your
first,
seat.
yeah.
Yeah, Norma's
because-
already hiding her
Okay,
face.
so
Guilty.
let me say something. So first of all, this is really cool that you have Norma and I on your show because I know that you've gotten a lot of feedback from the females. So ladies, because I have a female empowerment group, there's so many of those out there, right? And then when guys want to be vulnerable and share right away, they're
Which we
jerks.
really are here.
Exactly.
But I think that
We
y'all are
can't do
doing
it.
a good thing here to share your
We
perspective.
appreciate
Right.
that.
See,
So-
and we're glad because look, honestly, a lot of our viewers are women.
Yeah, because they want to hear the male
Yeah,
perspective.
exactly.
Yeah.
I want to
Because,
hear it.
We don't share that often. We men are notorious for hiding our feelings, right? So when we decided to put this show together, one, we want to empower men without being chauvinistic and pushing women around and things like that. But we definitely wanted to highlight the fact that we have feelings too. We're not saying we're going to sit here and write poems all day long and boohoo cry and all that bullshit.
You could.
we're fucking men. We're men. Man's men, right? But we're happy that you guys, you ladies get to share that perspective with our female counterparts that actually watching because we do get questions like, hey, where are the women at?
Right.
No, absolutely.
So here they are. Y'all been asking for them. They're right here. And who better to bring on other than these two ladies right here?
Aw, thank you.
So when it comes to cheating, right? We talked about behind my back. Okay, so let's get back to that subject right in front, right? I've had plenty of times. Obviously, we date beautiful girls because we're handsome
Of course.
men.
What, is there anything other than beautiful
We're-
women?
Right, absolutely. I would accept.
hey,
that.
bro, I'll drink
I would
to that.
accept.
Oh my
I would
God.
accept
Come on,
nothing,
girl.
Yeah,
accept
okay.
nothing less, right?
The water, yeah.
So our girls are always getting checked out. Like that's just a thing that happens. When
I don't
you're,
mind that.
when you're a good-looking man and you're with good-looking girls.
Yeah.
Okay, females. So here's the thing: eye contact. Right? It's happened multiple times. You're walking behind her. She thinks you don't see her. He's walking up. They make eye contact. They lock, and then bam. So is that cheating?
Okay.
I
So,
want
yes.
to hear the females.
Okay, well then,
perspective, though.
ladies.
I
what do you think?
personally don't think so because you're going to look at somebody. That's me. But I know
I'm
it's
gonna
a
pick
form
you
of
apart.
disrespect.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's the
Thank
thing.
you.
I know.
Yes.
I know. You're not cheating in
No.
the sense people don't realize that when you're looking at somebody and making that contact, that intimate moment, because it is an
See,
intimate
that's
moment.
an intimate
It's
moment,
intimate
yes.
because I've been guilty of doing that. That's how I met a couple of people because
sure
they're
you have.
walking down and it's like, damn, he's hot, and I'm like looking straight out, and it was just this moment
But
where
you
it
did that
just
with
turned.
Damn, homegirl
intention.
broke
I
her
did
neck.
it
that
with
with
intention.
intention.
But when I'm with somebody, I make sure I just keep walking. I can see him and check him out through my peripheral vision.
And dude, guys
But
are
it's-
pigs. Like guys are. I'm gonna.
Well,
say, guys
wait
are
a
pigs.
minute. We didn't hear.
There's girl
April's
pigs
point.
too.
Yeah,
There's girl
Yeah.
pigs.
They will. You will be with your
God
girl,
bless
and they
you,
will
women
still.
pigs.
Yes.
There is.
It is.
You'll be with your girl, and they'll still sit there in fucking front of
Yes.
you and look them up and down, fucking lick their lips and all kinds of shit.
Damn, they're
like,
No,
licking their
I
lips
won't
at you,
do that.
dude.
No.
I'm missing
I
out
don't know
on
about
that
all
one.
that.
I don't do
I'm
that.
dating a different caliber of women than
I've
you. That's
seen-
why.
I've
No, no, yeah. Obviously, they're licking
I've
their
seen
lips
that
at
happen
you.
though. I have seen that happen. You know, in
I
front
was
of me,
looking, I'm
and
like,
I'm
what
looking like, what the hell are you doing? This is your guy. How are you
Yeah.
disrespecting him like that? You know, and it's
not for
women do
long.
the same thing as men do.
Yes.
Do you agree?
But I think that has to do with whether a man or a woman does it. That has to do with how they really feel about their partner.
Right.
Because
Okay.
if they're obviously not invested in their relationship, they wouldn't even be thinking to do that at all.
Okay.
Good
okay,
point.
So here's going off a little bit further into that, right? So okay, you obviously as the spouse, as the partner, see that shit happening. Now you confront your partner and you say, "Hey, I just saw you making eye contact with such and such," and they deny it.
Okay, so see, that's my problem right
they
there.
deny
No,
it.
I won't even confront them. Okay, to confront someone when you actually saw them doing some shit. I mean, it's like catching them red-handed. If I see someone doing something, I'm not even gonna discuss
gonna
it.
trip.
Yeah, well, because I'm gonna say, look,
We're completely
because to me it's like if I saw it and I accept it, I'm allowing you to treat me a certain
Exactly.
way. I'm gonna say, look, I saw it. I know that's not what I want. I will not stand for that type of disrespect. Now, don't get me wrong. People look at each other all day long, but when you get these chicks, like you said, that they're licking their fucking lips at you, yeah, you lick your lips all you want. I'm not dating a piece of freaking chicken over here. You go ahead and you do that. The second you make me an option, I'm gonna bounce, and I'm not even gonna tell you that I'm gone.
So you're gonna confront them or you're not?
Nah, fuck that.
You
I'm
just,
not gonna tell
you
them.
just fucking out.
No.
And then okay.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
All right.
I mean, but
okay.
because why?
That's
What am I
that's
gonna look?
ballsy.
Listen. What am I gonna say? Hey, Norma, I saw you looking at that dude licking your lips and shit. And you're gonna say, no, baby,
I
it
was
wasn't
taking the
me.
lip gloss off of
and then I'm
my
gonna be
teeth.
like,
I've done it and I fucking deny it all the way through. I'll be like,
See,
I don't know what the
exactly
fuck
my
you're
point. So I'm
talking
gonna be like,
about. Okay.
maybe
like
I did
okay.
see that.
So, ladies, you talk to them, you talk to your spouse, your significant other, your partner, and he says, "Nah, I didn't do it. I don't know what you're talking about. You're fucking tripping."
That actually has happened to me in the past.
And how would you play that? Okay,
I
I'm
did.
sure it played out
I agree
differently
with
than I wanted
Orlando.
to.
I didn't say anything, even anything I knew. Like,
Because I mean, what's the point?
forget it.
Yeah.
So that demotes your level of respect for them.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna do that to you while you're dating, and
What do
you
they
know,
do behind your back?
Exactly, and you're
Exactly.
exactly. See,
Point.
that's my point.
Okay,
See,
so
April gets it.
Here's my next point. So, in you demoting your respect for them, where does that put you? Are you going to go and do the same thing?
No,
Now
I
that you-
don't.
No.
Now that you've lost respect in that matter, you say, that motherfucker stared and made eye contact, and I asked him blatantly in front of me, he denied it.
Okay, me personally, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it to anybody because I've removed myself from that situation. I don't need to get it back at anybody. I'm strong enough as a man to say I don't need
Well,
to be
two
in that
wrongs don't make
situation.
a right.
Exactly.
That is-
because
that
then
is-
I'm a hypocrite.
That is
Why am I gonna be a
mature
hypocrite?
shit. That is mature shit. And those of you watching, that is, and it's probably easier said than done. Oh, I'm just gonna leave my relationship because they fucking looked at somebody, and I.
Okay.
But
now, if I'm married, it's a different story. But if I'm dating somebody and homegirl goes and does that,
okay,
I don't go any further.
Okay, so then let's talk. You're married now, and it happens. Now what?
Well, first of all, I would hope I did a good enough interview process in the dating.
No.
situation.
We're not doing what ifs.
Okay.
We're not doing what ifs.
That
You're
would've been
married.
addressed.
Your fucking girl looks at some dude in the eyes. He looks at her. You ask her, "Hey, what's going on? I just saw you look at this guy," and she denies it. Now what do you do?
Again, I will not approach
Get a
her and say you
divorce?
did that. No, see that's again, it's different, right? Because to me, it's like there's a lot that goes into the marriage aspect, right? I will not say, hey, I saw, oh, did you do this? I would
just
say, hey,
gonna let
look,
it go?
no, I'm not gonna let it go. Fuck that. I'm gonna say, no, you got me wrong. So I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I'm not gonna do it at the bar. I'm not gonna do it when I'm drunk. I'm not gonna do it when I'm pissed off.
Right.
I'm gonna wait till we get home. The next day I'm gonna wake
You and me are
up.
totally different.
I am. I've got
throwing
self control. You know, I'm gonna
It's a
go
joke.
home and I'm gonna say, hey, listen. The other night I saw you do this.
The other night,
Yeah,
then
last
they're
night.
definitely gonna fucking deny
Well,
it.
hey,
Bro.
sometimes
2
no,
days
no,
ago
look,
you fucking
listen.
saw.
Sometimes you gotta chill the fuck out before you approach something like
I
that
agree.
because people
This is
go
mature
nuts.
shit right
Yes,
here.
exactly.
This is mature
You know,
shit.
people go
This is
crazy with
strategic
stuff.
planning.
Yes,
That's
thank
what
you.
this is.
Hey, yeah,
We're
I'm gonna
dropping-
dot on my T across
Getting
my T's
ready
and
for
dot on
the
my T's.
fight.
And I'm gonna say,
Man.
listen, homegirl, I saw you, sweetheart.
All right.
Do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna make a big deal about this because
Yeah.
I know there's good-looking guys out there, and just like you know, there's good-looking girls out there.
Sure.
But I will tell you this: the next time you do that, I will let you know straight up that I'm done with that. I wouldn't, because what you're doing in front of my face, what are you gonna do behind my back? It's gonna be so much worse.
But that right there is a precursor before you even think of getting married, because
Yes,
at that
yeah.
time it would have been done while you were dating,
'cause if they're doing
and
it
you would have
then-
said it and
Maybe
addressed
not.
it.
Maybe not.
But
That's
Maybe,
true
maybe
because
not.
Yeah.
say it happens when you're married, right? Then there's a reason why.
Yeah, you
That's
lose
what you
connection.
need to
Right.
find out.
You lose connection. You got kids. The kids are fucking little assholes, and you don't want to have sex no more because they're stressing you out. And now you're looking at other people while they're walking by. Doesn't have to happen before you get married. You know what I'm
it's gonna happen one way or another.
I mean,
Somebody finds
okay.
gonna.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm not in a fucking fantasy world where I have to think that my girl's not gonna know. I mean, there's good-looking guys out there.
Right.
I recognize
But you're
them.
gonna tolerate it when you're married.
I'm not gonna tolerate it. I'm just gonna, there's
Address it.
certain aspects of,
There's plenty
of
of people out there.
situations. You know, like I said, if they're like really eye screwing each other from across the room, like I'm gonna be like, hey,
Well,
wait
they're
a
definitely
minute,
not
wait a
fucking
minute.
blinking at each other.
Well, I mean, you never
If you
know. I mean,
noticed it.
well, yeah,
What the
okay.
fuck?
When it's that obvious, yeah, like I said,
Okay.
fool me once, shame on you.
Right.
Fool me twice, shame on me. Right? I'm gonna put an end to it.
Okay, so here's a different part of it, right? And this we don't gotta take too long on this, but what if that's okay and that's kind of your thing with somebody? Because I've been with a female that's like, hey, look at that girl, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like, all right, we're not talking eye contact, we're just talking checking out now, right? Is that acceptable? If I saw a good looking dude and I'm with my girl, I'm secure, I'm man enough. And I'm like, hey, like, man, look
I
at
do
that
it all
guy.
the
He's
time.
good looking.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like,
So that's
I like
okay.
his shoes. I like his.
That's
that guy's a
acceptable.
Well,
yeah,
you're
we'll
not
put
doing
together.
it disrespectfully.
See,
Okay,
exactly.
perfect,
Now,
perfect.
now, when you're doing
was
it
the
on,
answer I was looking for.
like when you're doing it behind their back and you're looking at them for a different way, that's different. When you're
Or the
pointing out the back-
delivery.
Yes.
It's the
Exactly,
delivery.
exactly.
Right.
You're pointing out, hey, look,
It's
he's a
not
good-looking
this.
guy. That's good.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
The Wolfpack Show.
So we left off with making eye contact, checking out other people when you're in a relationship. Now I want to get into something that's kind of more to today's standards when it comes to cheating. Yeah, it's a little more common for cheating, right? And what exactly is cheating, what's not cheating when it comes to social media, right? So one of the biggest problems I had was one of the things that upset me about being in a relationship, one of my past relationships, was that the person I was with had people on her social media, not only that she had dated before, but people that she had slept with. So going through at some point through her social media, looking through stuff, I find stuff not too far back from when we got together, like pretty intimate, some pictures, some messages, some, basically leading up to like contact between the two. So for me, once I get into a relationship, I get rid of everybody that I've even had the possible like opportunity to maybe have sex with, or the opportunity like that, or anybody
Or
that I've
that
been
you
with,
already have-
any
that
kind of
you've had a
sexual interest.
relationship
I
with.
just
Okay.
get rid of them,
Okay.
man.
Man, how long does that take you?
I just clear the table. Well,
I'm just asking.
Well, you must have a lot of friends left.
Still doing it.
most
as we
times I have to
speak.
delete my whole account and start a new one.
That's more believable.
So
That's a task. I don't think I have that
I
much
appreciate
fucking
you
time
guys.
on
My
it.
head is getting like this big.
Yeah,
right
it
now.
surely is.
So
Yeah. Okay.
April, what do you think about that? Well, how do you feel on that?
As far as the social media?
As far as you're with a guy,
Cyber cheating.
your boyfriend, and you end up finding out that he still has girls that he really, like, he possibly had sex with, or he was talking to maybe get with, or maybe even that he was with that he didn't tell you about.
Well, my current relationship's a little different, but so let me go to some before.
Okay.
I didn't care, but I was single a very long time. So it's like, man, if I'm going to have this dude be there for hours scrolling, deleting stuff, I'm going to have to do it too. And
Yeah.
that's going to take me a long time.
Which explains why we never dated.
Love it, but that's
Yeah.
that's because you're just a badass, dude. That's just because
Yeah.
you're a badass. So
Whatever.
that's
No, but seriously, like, I honestly didn't care.
okay. Okay.
Because I just didn't care. And then I was, like I mentioned earlier before we were live, I was single a long time.
Sure.
How long?
Yeah, how
about
long is
6,
long?
7 years.
Okay, yeah, that's a good amount of time.
And I did whatever I wanted for a very long time. So like I didn't care.
As
And
opposed to now
the
that you-
majority of the relationships I was in, I knew they weren't gonna last.
Yeah.
No, yeah. See, and that's the
So-
thing. I would not stay in a relationship where I don't think it's gonna last. No, okay. Me on my aspect or my point of view on that is this: you have to prime your pretty much your area for to avoid those traps, right? But what I mean by priming it,
I
again,
like that. I
removing
like that.
anybody and anything that might cause temptation, anybody and anything that again you might have had something going on with in the past. Some were more severe than others. Like you said, some of them you actually did something with them, and some of them you may have started a conversation about it. I'm a big fan of just saying.
What the
like
hell
to
is
say
prime? What's
prime,
that?
Prime is like
Either
okay.
you
Like
want to be
primer?
with
No,
somebody
no,
or
no.
not. You don't
Like
gotta be
basically,
priming nothing.
You're getting ready,
It's
basically.
like
Like you're
this,
setting
look,
up. You're setting
Oh
up.
my
Yeah,
God.
I had to prime my house for. I'm eating healthier now. Aaron's helping. I'm keeping accountable and all that. So I got rid of all the sugar stuff. Anything that was sugar, I sat down one day with a big glass of milk and I just fucking ate all the sweet stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I got a trash can and I just dumped everything out.
Was that when Aaron was cleaning out his Facebook?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it took a while.
That was a party.
2 gallons of
That was
milk
a party.
later, and we're still working on his Facebook. No, but see, that's what I mean by priming. You gotta lay a good foundation down so that you can be good.
So,
Oh my
what,
God.
I want to get Norma's opinion on it. What do you think?
I've been single for about 3 years.
Oh my God.
But I'm
But
having the
bum.
time.
Oh, wait,
I'm
no,
having the
sorry.
time of my life because I was in 2 long-term relationships, and Facebook wasn't really an issue on it because we didn't share Facebook posts or anything.
Y'all didn't have that mutual account.
No, I
that
didn't
April
have
was talking about?
that guy and girl account where we were together, and
That's when you know
that's
somebody
when
cheated.
he's whooped.
The
Anywho,
magic pajamas.
But no,
I mean,
but
matching pajamas.
me personally, if somebody's liking somebody else's pictures, and they're not liking mine, then
No.
that for me is
Okay.
an
Yeah.
issue.
I'm talking about people on their page, and I'm gonna
I
get
don't
to that.
care.
We're talking about
I don't,
DM.
And
I
I'm
don't
gonna get
care.
to that one, and I'm gonna get to
I
the
really
liking
don't-
picture stuff.
I mean, if they have other people, because
and they
I
slept with them though.
but I wouldn't know that. How am I gonna know that
because
unless
you're
they
a fucking
say
nosy
because
ass
they
like
like
Aaron
how are
that
you
went
gonna
through
know
someone.
that?
Okay, because you're a nosy ass like Aaron and went through all
Bro,
her fucking inbox.
this fucking. Let me say something. This city is so fucking small.
Yes, I
my
agree.
lord.
I agree.
It's gonna fucking happen, dude.
It
How many
probably
times
is.
But dude, look,
I've
seriously,
gotten with
like, how do
somebody
you
and
know
it's
that?
like,
Do you go through your chick's Facebook
He
page,
just
right?
said he did. Yeah.
No,
No, but you're looking at every picture like, I know she fucked.
no.
Nah,
I've
not
been,
him.
I've been,
Not him.
Oh no! Why
Like-
is he liking her
No, wait,
picture?
check this
And
out.
why are
Aaron,
they
tell
sending
him.
each
I've
other?
been, I've been where I've been in a relationship, and this city is so fucking small. Legitimately, a friend of mine will come up to me and say, "I fucking slept with that girl," and you're talking
Your
to her
girl,
or
yeah,
whatever.
at that time, yeah.
And I go back and look on the social media,
Look at
and
Norma's
sure as
mouth,
shit,
wide
they're
open.
fucking friends. You cannot tell me
Maybe
that
it's
in this
because,
city
like,
you
you're
haven't
going
dated
out
somebody that's
at the
dated
same
other
places
people.
these people are going out to.
Well,
also.
there is
No,
this thing
dude.
as the elusive
It's-
Big Daddy. He
it's-
doesn't date anybody.
So
Ladies,
that
if
that's
you're out there, you're one and only. You're not. You're never gonna. Your friend's never gonna say she dated me.
that's bullshit too. By the way,
Sponsored.
Hi,
by-
Eddie.
bullshit. That's so
Eddie?
that's so bullshit. Okay, let's get back to this.
Why is
So
it bullshit?
So, because it's gonna happen. You're gonna end up finding
No,
out.
but you're right. All
The-
kidding aside,
you
do
end up
that
find
shit.
out. Somehow, some way, you'll end up finding
But
out.
not all
I
the
don't
time.
fucking.
Okay.
I'm not a
all the
psycho.
time,
Sit
Aaron,
there and try
because
to.
it's
No,
like if I just meet somebody,
My
if I meet somebody, how am I gonna know who the heck they dated?
my
Okay,
my
They're
well,
not
point
gonna
is.
tell me.
I see what you're saying what he's saying is
My point
if
is,
you
yeah.
see in the DM
If you
the
see it.
old conversation
If you
from
see
way
it
back
right,
then,
and they're
yeah.
still friends. Okay, you're talking to this guy. Somehow you fucking end up on his Facebook. He leaves his computer up. Some shit. You look through the messages. A fucking bunch of pictures of this
That's
chick
Pandora's
naked,
box right there
naked,
that you're opening.
naked or right.
I
But
agree.
and you're saying that because you're mature and you're old enough. We're trying to appeal to
the
the
immature.
general senses to everybody, right? That's not gonna. Obviously, that's a mature way to go. You're not gonna do that because you're gonna end up fucking destroying
No,
your.
they're probably
your,
gonna
you-
do it. It's
You're gonna
just you
destroy
gotta be
yourself.
prepared for what you're gonna
You're gonna
find.
destroy
Exactly.
yourself.
You're
So
gonna find
my
something.
question was a hypothetical question. So again, if you somehow open up messages and you see pictures of the man that you're talking to having sex with some girl that's still his friend on Facebook, is that acceptable?
No, it's not. I mean, if I
That was
see
my
it,
whole. That was this whole shit was
no,
about.
but,
That's it.
But it's not of me looking into it. But if I see it, I'm gonna
Right.
question it
Somehow
because
you
I have
and
seen
that's
that.
how fucking shit works sometimes. Sometimes you just fucking see it. Some shit just
I'm saying-
happens and you just
hold
end
on.
up seeing
You're
it.
saying what?
I've seen that. You know, I mean, it's just the Facebook was right there. He posted a picture and says, "What do you think I should buy these? I should get these boots."
I remember this conversation.
That guy, I went and bought this guy boots for his birthday. That was his birthday present. And he takes a picture, has it on his messenger, and says, "Hey, which one should I get?" Because I told him which one of the two, and I just looked at it. I was mature. You know what? I didn't say anything
What
at
did
the
you
moment.
see? What did you see?
It was the picture of the boots to another person.
So he was asking somebody else.
He was
Yeah.
asking somebody
I
else
mean,
for an
she's buying the
opinion on a
boots.
pair of boots that
See,
I bought him.
Look, I'm gonna
Oh
say
my
something about that.
God.
I would have been like, you know what? Pick a third shoe because you're gonna need two for your foot, two for your
one
feet,
for your
and one
ass.
for your ass. Because I'm about to put that third boot up in
You
there.
know, I don't tolerate. I bought the boots. I was angry.
You still
but
bought them
You
after?
still bought
I
them?
still
No,
bought them.
fuck no.
Yes, that was my
What?
bad.
But okay,
Oh,
but
but
you know what?
But you know what?
Yeah.
That my
It was a
my
birthday
personal.
present
It was a
for them,
birthday
yeah.
present, and I'm not.
Don't give a
And I
fuck,
know.
it was
I
a
know that
Christmas
was.
Well, she could have bought him the boots then.
But you know,
But-
hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, and
right?
I learned from. That's what I'm saying. I learned from
You're a
that.
good woman.
I
Yeah, she
learned
is.
from that
You're a fucking
mistake
good woman.
Yes, she is.
because
Where does he live? We'll go get those fucking
Yeah.
boots today.
We're coming for you,
He's gonna
Mr.
wa-
fucking
he's gonna
boot
watch
man.
this shit.
no, I kind of have
He's
a.
watching it.
I kind of
Okay.
have a restraining
So-
order on
so-
him.
Yeah,
So
kind of, yeah.
So now we get into what the conversation or what you brought up, right? That was my next thing. Okay, I'm in a relationship with somebody. Is it okay? Is it acceptable to go and heart pictures of chicks on Instagram that are half naked and Facebook?
no, hell to the fucking no.
Okay, so this is a gray area for me. I don't,
Yeah,
no,
me-
I'm
me-
gonna tell you
me
right
too.
now.
No,
Listen,
me too,
no,
though. Go,
listen.
go.
So I support the person if they're
Right.
doing something cool. I've had an issue where
Without their clothes on.
Yeah, well, you know, you do
That's cool as
You
shit.
do you, boo boo. You know what I mean? The like button's
I
right
just wanna
there.
support
No,
everybody.
So my thing is this. Look, again, there's degrees on that. There
Okay.
are some levels of areas of gray right there because look, you might be somewhere and you're celebrating the fact that you're 20 months sober, whatever, and you look nice. That person can't help it. They're looking good, a guy or girl, and you know, I've had exes where they're like, "Why did you like that picture?" I'm like, sweetheart, I literally just liked a picture of a plate of enchiladas.
That's
You know,
different.
like it's like what the fuck? Like seriously, I'm liking the post. Right now again, if it's a profile pic,
sound just like
and
me.
she's half naked. Yeah, you sound like me, fucker. But if she's half naked and there's nothing going on, it's just a half naked picture. I'm a lot smarter than that. So I'm gonna
send the
I'm gonna
DM.
like it in my
I'm gonna send the
He
DM.
likes it in his head.
Screenshot,
Yeah, I'm gonna
screenshot,
screenshot
download.
it.
I can see it later.
Like, yeah, I like that. Look, I'm gonna scroll like, hey, now I like that picture.
Just know I really
but
liked
I'm
it.
gonna like it in my fucking head because I'm not stupid. You know?
no,
But that's
that,
just me.
some guys are just so naive to that because it's like you have to remember if you're in a relationship, you have to think about how they're feeling. You have to set that
I
expectation.
mean, to a certain degree.
Right, but you know, like in my situation, you know, I would post pictures, and then we even post pictures with him, and I tagged him, and he would never post
wouldn't
it.
share the post,
He wouldn't
yeah.
share the post or add it to the
That's
profile.
a big red flag.
Yeah.
However,
I mean,
no,
Well,
no,
cheating
hold
is
on,
also
hold
a
on, hold on,
secret.
hold on, Aaron.
All right, let's
Come
get
on.
into. We'll get into that.
We were in a
We'll get
relationship.
into that.
We were in a relationship, but yet he would post. He would post pictures of himself and his girlfriends, and tag them. And then he would like
yes,
other
that's a
girls'
little different.
pictures, other pictures, girls. He would heart them, but he would never heart mine.
See, that's
so,
like
I mean, if you're
recipe
gonna,
for a
and he
chingazo
he
right
got
there.
on my ass because I said he
Yeah,
had
he
posted
did.
a picture. Yeah, he
like-
did. And I felt really good at that.
Yeah.
Then, but I know I would if you guys posted a picture because you guys are my friends. I
Yeah.
heart it and I said you look very handsome. You look very dapper, or
Yeah.
you look
Yeah.
great.
She's my hype girl. She always
But-
hypes me up.
Yeah,
too.
And then he
She has
says,
to too.
how come
She's
you
like my
tell
number
them
one
that?
fan.
Hyping me up
I
too.
said, how come you tell me that? How come you tell them that? I said, because they're my friends.
Yeah.
I'll like another person's
Some random
picture.
person.
If there's another guy that I know, I won't like it. I'll just say, hey, you're looking great. If they're working out, if they show inspirational pictures, I will say, you look great. Keep doing a good job. But I'm not gonna heart it because I don't want to hurt that guy's my guy's feelings. It's
Okay.
like
I
that's
get
the
that.
same
I
thing
get
for
that.
me as doing that eye contact.
Okay,
get
April.
Oh yeah, I want
You
to
gotta
hear.
feel this one, April.
I want to hear. Thank you.
Talk to
Norma.
us.
I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I'm in media,
Mm-hmm.
and I know a lot of different types of people. So for me, I've seen a lot of people go through a lot of life changes, male and female.
Mm-hmm.
So if they look nice, whether they're in their bikini or their workout clothes, whatever, I'll heart it and I'll compliment them, especially
I
if I
appreciate
know
that.
them.
Right.
But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but so look at this. I actually got that phone call one day. It's like, you need to come home right now. I'm like, I'll be home when I'm home, right? Like, it's not gonna work. And then she showed up to my work, like, I knew you're cheating on me. I knew it. I knew it. Just because I've never cheated doesn't mean I've never been accused of cheating, right? It's like, you hearted this bitch's picture, blah 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 blah, and like, show me.
I've been there. That's why I'm laughing.
2014. I like someone's picture. I hearted that chick's picture.
I've been there. That's
I'm
why
like,
I'm
do you
fucking
realize you probably weren't even born? No, I'm just kidding. Do you realize
That I
you weren't even a
believe.
thought in my head in
Okay,
2014?
Leo DiCaprio.
I was like, what the, like, seriously, I really have had that conversation. Psycho, yeah. That's why I'm single.
All right, so the next topic I have, all right, check this out. So this has to do with social media too, but also with just texting in general, right? Hiding text messages, right? Mm-hmm. With iPhone, there's a way you can block. With Galaxy, there's actually a way that, and Android, there's a way that you can push messages to a hidden compartment, and you'll still get the messages back and forth, and you can pull them back out whenever you want.
I did not
right?
know that.
Super cool.
I didn't know that either.
It's a private.
Nah, I knew that.
That's some cheater shit. Okay, so
Oh my God.
I've never
That's
cheated in
called
my life.
Spam.
My name is Orlando. My name is Orlando. I've never cheated in my life. Okay.
Yes,
So-
you're right.
Aaron, wait, I,
I
have
am
a question.
Orlando. I've never
How do
cheated
you
in my
know
life.
all these things?
I was a fucking player.
I'm
Was
surprised.
you was a fucking player.
Hence the
So,
5
okay, so-
Facebook.
Well, I'm
the-
single,
the-
so I can fucking be a player
So just
if
so
that's
you
even
know,
a consideration.
Aaron's argument here is that everybody cheats,
Everybody cheats,
and we're gonna get into
in
I'm-
some
we're gonna
form
have
or
the
fashion.
Yeah, we're gonna have the rebuttal of not everybody cheats. I happen to believe, because for me it's like this: if we really believe that everybody cheats, then what the fuck are we doing it for? Like, why would we get into a relationship if I'm going to believe right off the bat that everyone's going to cheat? Now, I know everybody's capable of cheating.
Right.
I know that. I'm not stupid. I'm not naive. I don't live back in the 1950s. I know we're in the 2000s, and I know shit happens. But I want to believe that if I find the right person, that because I'm not going to cheat and karma's a bitch, that she's not going to cheat on me back, okay? And call me a helpless romantic. Whatever. You're not going to call me a simp because I'm not going to put up with bullshit. But call me a helpless romantic. But I'm telling you right now, I'm looking for that woman that is not going to have no shady shit going on, like the whole texting, sexting, all this other bullshit that you're about to get into. So that's me. I want to believe that.
The whole purpose of this podcast is that everybody cheats. And my viewpoint on it is that, you're going to take this with a grain of salt. Everybody's going to do something to intrude on their relationship, right? Okay. And they're going to create the definition, right? Deprive something, right? Deprive, deceit, and fraud. Okay. That's what cheating is. So, at some point or another in all these discussions and all these topics, that is going to be the forefront of what we're talking about. Obviously, there's couples that swing, right? And so to them, having sex with somebody else is not cheating. Like it's going to be apparent to your relationship and what you actually will tolerate, right? Yeah. But anyway, so the next topic again, hiding messages, right? Mm-hmm. I have a girlfriend, and this goes two different ways, okay? Hey. I'm going to send a message to somebody that I know that they've already told me not to talk to because it makes them fucking feel uncomfortable. Gotcha. And I'm still going to send a text message for whatever fucking reason, right? One. Two, I get a text message from somebody that I've already been with, or that was an old partner, or somebody that was an interest, right? Love, sexual, whatever. And I hide the text message, and then I block the person, or I unblock them whenever I want to text them back. Okay. Or I hide them in my Android secret message
folder.
thing.
Okay, so
is that acceptable?
No, okay, no. And I'm going to tell you right now, does it mean it doesn't happen? Like my exes, there's times that my exes will text me, but if I'm talking to somebody, even if I'm talking to somebody, I'm going to tell them, hey, you know what, my ex texted me today. Oh, well, you didn't have to tell me that. I know. I don't do things because I have to. I do things because I choose to, because I want you to know that when you deal with me, there is a level of honesty and transparency that you're not going to get anywhere else, and that's going to up my value with that person, right? Okay. You may not be ready for that level of honesty, and if you're not, well, then I'm not your guy, but you're going to get it regardless. Mm-hmm. So, April, what do you think?
I think it all depends on where you're at in your dating.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How so?
Like how serious you are.
Yeah. Well, I always go into a dating situation thinking this could be my wife, and if I'm gonna, I'm gonna act like a husband. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna give her a ring in the first 2 weeks or buy her a freaking Bentley or whatever. But I am gonna
a Lambo.
You're gonna pay her bills. You're gonna pay her bills.
Maybe. If she needs it, I mean, I'm not.
What if she buys you boots? No, I'm just
Well,
like.
boots,
That wasn't my past.
yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, as long as you approve the ones I bought, I mean, I chose. No, I mean, to me, again, it's one of those things where, I mean, it's just like, don't do things to people that you don't want them to do to you, right?
Okay, right.
And the second you have to hide something, you already know you're doing wrong.
Deceit is one of
That-
the
Yes,
definitions. So,
for sure.
okay.
Yeah,
What do you think, Norma?
I totally agree that that's the worst thing you can do to somebody, because once that level of trust is gone, like you weren't honest enough to tell me what was going on, that somebody texted you, and the fact that you had to hide it, because I learned, we all learn. These are all testimonies that we have, and that's what gets us to the point that we're at right now for things that we've learned. I had a relationship where every day he deleted everything, calls and texts. I'm like, why do you do that?
He's saving memory.
He's yeah, exactly. He's
That's a
saving
dumb
memory.
mother-
I've never
that.
said it, but I've
I
heard
used to
it.
do
That is a
because-
dumb mother. He
No, I
blatantly
used to
does.
do that to my phone, and not for that reason.
But he
Oh, when they
Because
turn the
I
ringer
take
off
so
at 10
many
o'clock at
pictures,
night.
So many. I
no,
use
but
my
these
phone
were
for
these
so much
Yeah,
no,
okay,
crap.
these
that's
were
different.
these
So-
were
She's
the
talking
no.
about text
I'm
messages,
talking
yeah.
about the text messages and the phone log. And he says, "Well, if I ever lose my
Okay,
phone,"
that's a little
and I'm like,
excessive.
"Why? Why do you
Okay.
do this?" But that's why I.
Okay, so you said something about trust. I'm going to give a little brief, elaboration here. So you said trust, right? So I see trust as this. Okay, the second you betray someone's trust, whether it's with a simple text message that you're erasing or whatever, you're establishing doubt, right? You can open up the paper; it's still there, but it's not going to be the same anymore.
Sure. Right.
Right.
Sure.
Once you betray someone's trust, like it's done, it's over with. So I again, I don't want to start that.
I think all that has to do with maturity, how much you really care about a person, and how much you care about your own relationship.
Right.
Okay.
And
Because if you're
self-respect,
even
too.
tempted to respond, or you have to feel like you have to hide it, and you can't just be honest about it, something's wrong.
So here's a little kind of going off on that, right? Okay. So me and April in a relationship, and I get a text message from my ex, and I message back, but then I delete it because I don't want for you to be upset if you see it, because I'm not doing anything. I'm
Well,
innocent.
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, here's a question. Will you be more upset?
I'm trying to save you.
Well, no, would you be more upset?
being upset.
No, see, that's a
That's
question.
messed up.
Would
Why
you be
would you
more
even
upset
do
at the
that?
fact that he deleted it or the fact that he responded?
That he
know?
responded.
Okay, what
Why
if
the
I
fuck are you
what if I don't
responding?
respond, but I still delete it?
Okay.
And the only reason I delete it is because I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the shit when I get
should have
home.
blocked her.
I don't
Yeah.
want you to look through
So
my.
you don't want to hear that you're an asshole for deleting the message that you shouldn't have
It's
sent.
a catch-22
Gotcha.
because sometimes, honestly, look, no lie, there's a lot of you toxicos out there and toxicas that no matter what we do, it's wrong. Well, you should have told me it came through, and if I did tell you, well, then you're still gonna get mad. So sometimes it's the path of least resistance, right? The one that's gonna, that's just gonna give you, less headaches, right? But either way, I mean, it's sometimes I forget. I think it's Steve Harvey that said, sometimes women we lie to you guys, men lie to women because we're afraid of the truth. We're afraid of telling you the truth. And I know it sounds like a cop-out, but it makes perfect sense.
It does.
Okay, but telling the truth and responding are two different things.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay. So the scenario, right? I delete it just because I don't want to hear it. I don't want you to see it. I don't want to deal with that shit when I get home. Is that okay?
But
I
we
deleted.
know-
I didn't
how
respond.
would we know?
I
How
didn't
would I
res-
know?
I didn't
That's my
respond.
response, yeah.
I didn't respond.
And I'm a firm
How-
believer that shit comes out.
Here we go with how exactly. How do I know? How do you know? I don't know how you know. We get home and
Now-
she texts again while you're in front of me, and we're watching a fucking movie on my phone. I don't know, but the point is, you find out that I deleted it.
Well, if she ends
Would-
up texting you more than once, and then there's an issue, say, hey, you
Yeah.
know what? I didn't respond to her. She's been texting me.
Block
I
her?
deleted it because hey, I don't want to deal with it, and I don't want to upset
That's
you.
different.
But now,
That's different.
And now,
you didn't respond, and
yeah.
you deleted it in the story,
Right.
but you responded.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
See, this
That's
has always been a
different.
tricky
That's different.
situation. It's
Okay,
like
yeah.
shaky ground for
Yeah,
me.
and this is good because it's something to allow the viewers to really think about, especially our young viewers. And we have, Brandon's really young, and he's that's my boy right there. But he's one of our executive producers. But this is just something for him to be able to think about, like, oh shit, okay, now you're planning. Now we're playing chess because now we've already done these moves. You already know what's going on. So that's why we do this podcast, and that's why we love that you ladies are here helping us out as well. So the next one I have is, okay, I work out. I go to the gym, right? And I see a nice little gym rat at the gym, right? and I want to impress her. So this day I know she's gonna be there because she always works out on Mondays.
Cheating. Before you even say anything else, that's fucking cheating all day long. Next question.
That's how that show came about.
No.
I was like, no. I'm gonna make a point.
So I'm gonna let me pick my point.
Cheating.
So I dress extra. I wear an extra, cut shirt. Got to show my chest, my little man.
Why you gotta call me out like that?
My little man chest. So
Speaking for a friend?
I go to do it deliberately. Okay, so dressing up deliberately with the intention of deliberately dressing up or trying to at least look good, not just for one person, maybe just for other people. You know, one of my ex relationships, dude. Fucking toxic as fuck.
So it could be at work.
Would wear super fucking mini skirts and tall ass fucking boots, look like a hooker, and fucking fake tits, and you could see fucking everything. And the whole day was not with me at all, not one time period. She's like, I want to look cute. Okay, well, you want to look fucking cute, but you don't look cute. You look like a fucking hoe.
Okay.
Right?
She's advertising. I mean, I'm a still believer.
She ended up actually being like.
So
Probably
how's that any different than this, little cut thing you're wearing at the gym?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
It's not.
So
that is a form of cheating, because you're trying. Okay. Remember,
I don't think that's cheating. I think that's self-esteem issues. If you feel that you need to dress a certain way to get attention from other people, then there's something
But that's
wrong.
the thing
But
right
what
there,
about-
the
no, but- no,
attention
hold on.
that you're trying to
But
get.
trying to get someone's attention. There you go. Trying to get someone's attention.
maybe not just one
is
person though.
cheating.
Yes.
But maybe not one person in a generality.
It's like fishing with a trot line.
generality,
It's
dude.
like fishing with a trot line versus fishing with a single hook. It's still fucking fishing.
Yes.
You're still gonna catch something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
you
that's
are
the
a
point.
fucking
All
prophet,
right.
bro.
Thank you, sir.
You said some fucking real shit earlier too.
I'm trying. Man.
I love
I'm
it, dude.
trying.
I love it.
You know, when you
that's
you
why
bust,
we're here.
When you bust open the cage,
We just had a
and
moment.
Big Daddy gets
That's
out.
right. We had a moment.
It's gonna happen.
All right, I didn't
Yeah.
like that one though.
Yeah, okay.
You went too far.
No.
Get your Big Daddy juice.
You fucking
at
you,
every 7-Eleven.
you had it on a high note. You fucked it up.
Y'all just hating.
Okay.
Y'all just
Okay.
fucking hating.
So same scenario, right? Same girl. Fucking would post shit on social media. Her fucking tits all showing. You
Damn.
could see a barely tiny little piece of her nipple too.
First of all-
in a relationship with me, engaged.
No.
No.
First of all, how are you gonna ask that chick to marry you?
In a
How did you not know that? You had that
Like,
already.
what-
Fucker,
look,
this was already after the
no,
fucking
bullshit.
fact,
That's bullshit
dude.
because look, here it is. Red flag.
How
red
did
flag,
you meet
red
her?
flag.
Yeah.
I've got like 100 red flags
Yeah.
already. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, check it out. Oh, I see all you got all these fucking red flags. Now I'm gonna ask you to marry me because it's gonna change everything. No, motherfucker, it's not gonna change nothing. She's walking around. You probably
That's how
met her.
women are too,
You
though.
probably
They
met
think
her
that
with
the
her
guy's
breasts
gonna
hanging
do the
out,
same
you know,
thing.
and
Yeah.
at first it was cute and you liked it, and all of a sudden you're gonna make a hoe into a housewife. It
guy,
doesn't work.
your boyfriend, right? Either one of y'all.
My
I don't-
boyfriend?
and I
Who
wanna
told you
hear-
about that?
And I want to hear y'all's response, right? Post pictures with his shirt off, underwear. You can obviously see the indention
Okay, I'm sorry. I went on a different tangent. Sorry.
of the banana.
Wait, Norma's licking her lips.
But you're in a relationship. So what do you do?
Well, thankfully, my boyfriend doesn't do stuff
No,
like
but
that. He
if,
doesn't like
but
social
but
media.
if, let's say if,
Hypothetically.
we're trying to help out the young
Well,
viewers.
is he
that,
tagging me or not? No.
Oh wait, what, describe
Is he
tagging.
tagging my
Okay,
business
does that
page
make
or
a
not?
Tagging, please.
does that make a difference? What business are you in
Can
here?
we go to the judges on the tagging term, please?
Yes.
It's good for the algorithm.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
The bananas are good for the
You're
algorithm.
welcome. You're
Okay,
welcome.
so
Is it great pants season?
so what's our
We're coming up on
what's
that.
our feedback on that?
Cochinas.
Yeah, obviously, I'd be like, okay, I'm just this scenario, right? I'm thinking, okay, I give my man plenty of attention. Why would he need to do that?
Yes.
Like, there's something's up
So
with
is
this
it
dude.
cheating?
I don't think that's cheating. I think that's self-esteem issue.
I think it's an attempt to cheat.
It's an attempt to cheat because
Yeah.
you're trying to get the attention of the opposite sex. Or even the same sex.
Even the
Doesn't
same
matter.
sex,
But
yeah.
But
what if I see guys single, I see people post selfies and post provocative pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that that's the ones that are in relationships they're cheating. I think either they feel good that day or no,
Maybe it was
of course
good
being
hair
in your
day or
underwear, no,
something.
that's a little excessive.
No, but-
Well, yeah, especially if
but
everything's showing.
I don't know. I don't know if I say it was cheating.
But
I think it's just for attention.
Like if
Cover
they're
his
without
camel
their
toe.
shirt and they're in their just their
Cover my
underwear,
banana.
that's
Cover
a
my
different
banana.
story.
Can we
You know
have
what I'm
some
saying?
Pillows over here.
Cover my eggplant.
Eggplant.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's just one of those things, man. It's like
I mean, we have.
Because we post pictures. I post pictures of my transformation
But you're single.
yes, and I'm single, so
Yeah,
and it's
that's
not just,
okay.
but
We're
it's
talking
not
about
just for attention to get trying to, even if I was
Even
in a
though you get it.
relationship, yes, I do get it.
Episode 5.
Can we
What's in
literally
Norma's
hit
inbox?
1,000 followers just
What's in
because
the
of
DM?
Norma?
It is. We're gonna do. We're actually doing a show
Oh,
on
yeah.
what's in her DMs. Y'all gonna love that one too.
Yeah.
She got a lot of bananas in her
Lots.
inbox.
And not just pictures.
Videos
Oh
too.
God,
Yeah.
I want to be here for
Okay,
that one.
so yeah.
You want to be here for that
You
one?
do?
Sure,
Okay.
that's hilarious.
What? Let's bring her in.
Yeah,
we're in.
definitely. Yeah.
We'll,
Okay.
Dude, we'll have a
Jose
not one too.
then we
Yeah,
have-
that'll be
okay.
great. Okay,
That's
that'll be a
gonna
good show.
for 'em there.
Okay, so kind of wrapping this up, kind of getting into the finals of this, right? This is gonna be the most steamy part of it, right? We're gonna get into talking about masturbation,
What?
right?
Okay.
How is that the steamiest
Okay,
part of cheating?
look, dude, and we're doing
It's my
another
hand.
episode too on married versus single. Which one's better, right? That's gonna be one. Orlando came up with that one. But so this gets into my whole thing. You know me as like marriage. Yeah, no, I'm good because I've seen so many faltered and unhappy people. Not even too long ago, two people that I saw that lived their lives and dedicated their lives to each other on their deathbeds. I don't think they were very, very happy and content with life when they went out. So
Wait, but what does that have to do with masturbation?
what I'm saying
Did
is
they masturbate to
what
death?
I'm saying is you're in a relationship. you're in a relationship and
I mean, it
and,
happens.
and you
You know,
and
if you
you
have a weak
my
heart, I'm
God.
gonna just say, Surgeon General warning. If you have a weak heart, please do not masturbate.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just putting it out there. Go ahead. I'm
I like
sorry.
that.
Thank you.
you got me off.
Well,
thought.
we're talking
I
about
don't know the fuck-
masturbation. Then you go to fucking
Okay,
marriage.
relationships when
I'm
when
confused.
you're with somebody for that long, or even when you're with somebody, things start to die, right? And especially when you're building up, you have kids. Like I said before, kids are little assholes. It cause right. No, I'm just kidding. So they start
go to sleep.
They start. You have to worry about that. You're worried about the family. You're worried about the kids. You're worried about making money. All this stress. Sex goes out the fucking window, right?
Not for me.
So obviously, porn's at everybody's hands. It's a $70 fucking billion industry, right? Every year. So they say that like on average 8 out of 10 people watch porn.
Okay.
How many people are in there here?
Okay.
Okay.
So, in my defense, and I don't want to sound like I'm holier than thou.
Oh, here we go.
But he always says this shit. Listen, I
And
don't
the
watch
crowd
porn.
is laughing
No, I
back
promise
there.
you, I don't watch porn.
I
and
make
I
it.
do not.
I make it.
masturbate. And I'm gonna tell you something. Look, you see these hands? Yeah, they're beautiful. They're nice, but I get no pleasure out of these hands.
There's
Like,
no calluses.
seriously. Yeah, there's no. I mean, there's. Super
I could
soft.
say something
Because I
right
use
now.
rhino
I'm
clothes.
just gonna not say.
Unless,
Oh
no,
my
hold
God,
on.
did you
Unless
just
you're
put
gonna
your
say
business
listen.
out there?
No, listen. Unless you're gonna say that you caught me fucking masturbating to porn, you have to believe me, because I don't masturbate and I don't watch porn.
Okay.
And I'm a self-disciplined man.
So I'm not
That's
getting
what
into
I
that because
thought.
I would pick that shit apart
Do
real
it.
quick.
Do
No,
it. I'm
I'm
ready
not.
to defend
I'm
that
not
shit.
because you're my boy and I love you, and I'm not
Do
trying
it.
to.
Do
I'm
it.
not trying to do that shit. I'll do that shit
Now,
off camera.
Am I a
When
porn
we-
star? Maybe. But do I do it to myself? No.
Okay, so then you're the 2 out of the 10.
Yes,
so,
thank you, 'cause you just say 8 out of 10.
So the other 8, right? When it comes
All of y'all motherfuckers sinners up here.
when it comes to
Fucking masturbating ass motherfucker. masturbator. Guilty.
Okay,
Not
Oprah.
masturbator.
Oh my
Okay.
God,
You
dude.
get masturbation. I don't masturbate.
All right.
April's like, damn, all my life in the South Side, people that watch you there. They masturbate up in the
Like,
South Side.
man,
I
they're
grew
gonna
up
be
on the South
didn't
Side.
you and Orlando go to school together?
Yeah, we did.
No.
But I stood clear from him. He was a bad boy.
Hi.
We're gonna get into this, right? After Orlando stops. No, I'm just kidding.
I could talk about
Okay.
this all day
All right. So getting into it, right? Masturbating. Okay. You leave for work. Haven't had sex with your husband
Are
in
you gonna-
fucking 3 months.
Do we need to turn the lights down? Are you going to paint a scenario? Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
So
Let him talk.
is it or is it not acceptable?
That's not cheating.
Having
It is
sex
considered
looking
cheating.
looking
some
at
people,
somebody else,
Oh, watching porn. No, I don't think that's cheating.
watching porn and masturbating.
It is considered cheating.
Okay, and why?
Really?
It is.
I agree with Norma. But
It's-
why?
Switch your
well,
seats.
No, well, the reason.
Why?
I like her viewpoint
You don't
better.
even know those people.
I like her
No,
viewpoint better.
let's be
Okay,
real.
let's let the women. Let's let the
You're
women.
watching
but-
something like that to get off. It ain't even gonna last.
I know, but
Because it's good
if you think about it in the biblical sense,
Yes,
you are
okay.
not supposed to watch it, and you're not supposed to masturbate.
Oh, if we're going biblical sense, we need to go back on all our discussion we just had.
No,
'Cause
I
all
just
that
said,
shit.
but you know, there's different opinions because for me, if I can't please you as your wife, there's something wrong.
Definitely.
There's
with
something
you or
wrong
with him?
And not only that,
with our
But
relationship.
what if that's not the case?
no.
But no, because then you have to talk about it. If my husband leaves and I'm not satisfied, there's a problem,
Yes.
and we
It's
have to
everything is
discuss it. Because if I have to watch porn to be able to get myself off, then why am I married?
There's a
why
deeper lane
there's a
there.
there's a deeper.
Have you been married before?
Yes,
Yeah.
20 years.
20 years.
I was married for
Wow.
20 years, and I was in a relationship for 5.
And how did that go? Like, I mean, and I sit up here and I talk a lot of shit, right? Obviously, it didn't end fucking well because you're sitting here single, but nonetheless, was there a turn there? Did you start to like lose your whole connection? And at what point was that connection lost? When it was lost, how did everything happen? Did you stay? Like, tell me about
No,
it.
I mean,
wanna know.
because I was married for 20 years and I have 3
Or can you
children.
talk about it?
Oh yeah, I can
Okay.
talk about it. I'm not gonna
You're not
divulge.
legal,
you know,
legal bound. Like,
no. But you know, and to be fair, we had a great relationship and we had great relationship with our children. But that's the thing is that, you know, if you don't pay attention to your spouse and their needs and what's going on in your life, that's when you tend to separate and not feel that intimacy anymore, because I was so focused on my kids and he was focused on work and being
Sure.
a great provider.
Absolutely.
So that's where
Just
it
what I
started
said.
separated.
Yeah.
But had we had the foundation of, you know, of God in it, and then learned and being able to grow together, then I don't think that would have been an issue, because we would have grown and we would have learned and we would have. I honestly think, and I'm being a woman about it, and I'm getting my balls and saying it. I think if we would have had that relationship, we would have still been married, because we, you know, you tend to break away and you don't know what to do, and the first thing you do, you say, hey, you know what, we're not working, and other factors aside from that, and we got divorced. So I mean,
What
but
was cheating a factor of why you got
No.
Okay.
So I've gone through in past relationships, re-engage, which is a Christian thing where you get, and it's really for married couples. We went at it anyway and tried to at least
Well, I hope y'all did.
make that happen. But we weren't married, but we tried to go through it. So, and that definitely, that program, which is a great program, I would recommend it to anybody that's Christian based, is trying to really work on their relationship. The thing that I took from it though is that relationships are really hard, dude, and they take a lot of sacrificing, right? So that to me is a lot. Like, you have to almost not be the person that you are in order to make some relationships work. Am I right?
But if you have to change the way you
So
are,
do you think that's cheating? What you just asked us?
What?
Watching,
Watching porn?
yeah, and all that.
you're thinking about
That
it.
that's like a toy,
I
like
think
a sex toy. So
I-
that's cheating too.
I don't think it's cheating. I don't think it's cheating. I think it's disrespectful. When you're in a relationship, definitely, and the disrespect starts to continue to be like, it's almost like a small cancer, right? Every little disrespectful thing that happens, unless it's like somebody that can just wash things away, but that's really hard to do, because
Let
us
me-
as human beings,
Go
we're very like, we're very emotionally based, right? So we're gonna take every little thing and take it as personal. We're gonna take it personal, whether it's not.
Well,
you know.
this is what the Bible says. We're talking about biblical sense when it comes to masturbation and cheating, and when it comes to pornography or
Right.
things like that. This is what the Bible says. I'm going to quote it, not word for word, but there's the verse in the Bible that says, "What's in your heart, and what's in your mind is there in your heart, and what's in your heart, you know, it pollutes your actions,
Sure,
right?"
sure.
So if like, this is why I don't watch porn, because if I'm watching porn, okay, and I'm thinking, wow, this and that, and then I start masturbating to it, I'm setting an expectation. I mean, I don't care how hot your girl is or whatever. She's not a porn star. She's not a professional, you know, sex, what do you call it?
Connoisseur.
Actress, whatever, right?
Well, I don't
So,
know.
No,
Unless
so
you're dating the
don't get me
kind of
wrong.
women
Don't
Aaron
get me wrong.
is.
Intimacy to me is you know, it's awesome, right? But when you start watching things like that, you start to compare those people
Exactly.
in your bedroom, and that's fucking that's showtime. That is not reality.
It
desensitizes
Yeah,
it.
the biggest thing is it
Definitely.
desensitizes sex, and it's really true, and it's proven fact. There's been studies on it. You know, the more porn you watch, or the older you are, the amount of time that you've had to watch it, you're going to end up being desensitized by sex. So sex is not going to be the same as having it with a person. That's why they always say, if you do watch porn and you can't stop for whatever fucking reason, at least try for 3 months.
Well, because again, it's
Okay, now you're talking like a whole nother level of watching it, though. Like that's
like
There's
with
some people
grass
that
and
some
shit.
I mean,
people, some people watch it every day.
There's
They
some
can't
people
go on
that
their day
that cannot
or all
live
day.
without it. There
That's
is some.
crazy.
On the news the other day, there was a freaking janitor was watching porn in the school cafeteria
No,
while
dude.
at work.
Nah, dude. That dude
I
had
mean,
to be
come
on.
on.
okay. How do you even think
You
about
gotta be
that?
on some
No,
fucking
that's what I'm
drugs,
saying.
dude.
But that's
to-
an addiction.
Yeah.
You know, because again, your
Yeah.
mind is addicted, and the endorphins that are going through your mind that only pornography can fix or can level you off on. I mean, it people start seeking that, and that's, I mean, to me, again, that's why I don't do it.
The Wolfpack Show.
Okay, so one of the things that we didn't talk about yet is financial cheating.
Oh, that's a good one.
Financial
Okay.
cheating is still there. I mean, there's so many aspects of cheating, and obviously we're not gonna touch base on every single one of them.
Right.
You know, we left some of the obvious ones like the sexual cheating. We left that on the shelf because we don't have to tell you what that is. But financial cheating, okay? What is financial cheating? It's cheating when you hide finances, when you don't tell people, hey, look, the bills are due, or I made this extra money behind your back, or whatever. I mean, not telling people, not telling your spouse.
deceit. Yeah, that's part of the definition.
It's deceiving them. So
I like that.
financially, have you guys ever experienced anything like that?
Oh yeah, I dated a guy that told me he was a business owner and he had this and that, and so I know about this and that. So I started asking this and that questions, and he couldn't answer them. And I'm like, nah, this guy's lying.
So he was broke and you,
Pretty
He was
much.
trying to impress the
honeys.
queen of
see,
social
well,
media.
But see, I never
Yeah,
talked
social
about
media.
my finances. I mean, why?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Right.
I think that's always a thing that guys do to try to impress females. If they have nothing else to offer, it's like, well, I got money.
Just like when a
Okay,
girl,
well,
just
I
like
have
when-
money
just,
too,
just
like,
like, just
okay.
like when a girl says, "I'm a really good cook." You're sitting there trying to suck down that pork teriyaki that had no business getting teriyaki. You're like, fuck, you don't.
Or
know
that microwave mac and
Sorry
cheese.
about sucking down teriyaki.
Did I
What
just
the
see this dish at Sam's?
Wow.
You open the trash can and it's got the Sam's label on there. Fraud.
But you're not starving.
No,
So what do you think? What do
I'm
you
not.
What do you think about
financial cheating. I mean, it's like
Thanks a lot, April.
Okay, so this happened
the
to me.
camera.
I went on a date, and
Okay.
this guy's telling me, "Hey, you know what? He does well. He has a nice place." Little did I know he was living with a family member. He didn't have his own place after the fact.
He was living with his wife.
No,
Now, is that considered
But
cheating?
we went on a date, and it's like, all right, when you go on a date, it's the person who invited. That's how I see it. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to
Yeah.
necessarily be the man all the time to pay.
I mean-
if I say, hey,
Well,
you want to
depends
go
on
with
the
me?
man.
But
dating the wrong
exactly.
kind of girls.
But that guy,
Right.
we went on. He said, hey, let's go here, and I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, so what are you doing? He didn't have the money for it. So it's like, to me, it's like,
So
don't
wait, he
be.
asked you to go out?
Yes, he
and
asked me
didn't
to
have
go
money
out.
And then
go
you
out.
paid.
So, I mean, he's lying to me. He's being deceitful.
But did he get a free meal?
No.
Who paid?
Then I was gonna say he's smart as shit.
No.
You got washing some dishes.
You
or
know
something?
why guys do that? Because they get away with it.
Right.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So who paid?
Oh,
he
yeah.
had to get cash apped. I said, you got to find somebody because I don't have
Damn.
any
What
money.
the fuck? Wow.
Mama's a savage, bro. She's
I
like this,
learned.
Like, she was like this.
Guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I have my own
Guys.
car.
Feel about this bill.
If you invite a female out for dinner or for lunch, dude, you better fucking pay.
See, and that was
That's
one
a
of the red flags we talked
disgrace.
about before in-
What
in the
are
first
you? You're
thing.
not a man if you don't do
Yeah.
that. That's just wrong.
And,
dude.
okay,
That's-
now, don't get me
When I
wrong.
was dating, I would test him out. I'd be like, oh, I got it. No, I got it.
Okay. I've
And, like,
gotten
let's
that.
see.
Okay, so I've
Yeah.
gone out with
I like
Norma.
that.
Norma's
I gotta
one of
do
my
that
best
shit.
friends, right? And we've gone out, and she's like, "No, honey, I got it. I'm like, "No, seriously, I got it." And she's like, "No, I got it." Now I'm not obligated to pay for Norma.
Yeah.
But she's my best friend, and I do well. I'm gonna take care of my buddy. But there's times that she turn around and do it, but it wasn't because it was a date or anything like that, right?
Right.
But
Oh,
I have
that's different.
I have been out on dates where I insist. No, don't worry about it. And then they'll turn around and, like, they'll buy me a shot or they'll buy me a beer or whatever. You know, when you really want to buy something for somebody, you're gonna do it, right? And I know this can kind of go off on a tangent, but I mean, yeah, like Aaron said, if you're gonna go out with a girl and you don't have the money to pay for a meal,
Yeah, dude.
stay home.
Yeah, don't. You
know,
shouldn't
go
be.
for a
You shouldn't be
walk.
dating.
Like, I ain't got no money, girl, but I really want to see you. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
fucking
shouldn't be
have
dating.
a picnic in the park and make sandwiches. Fuck,
Right?
man.
Hey, but you know what? The effort's
That's
there.
exactly.
Yeah, the effort's there. So,
Yeah, watch the ducks.
yep.
So,
Hey guys,
cool, man.
so this kind of concludes our show of Everybody Cheats. I still happen to believe that not everybody cheats, and we're probably gonna have another segment. Where we
y'all
talk about
should leave
cheating.
leave comments.
Yeah, please. 'Cause
Yes.
This is something we can have.
Wanna hear
literally
from
have,
y'all.
Like 4 segments about this whole topic. But we really want to thank Miss Norma Luna, our executive producer, for
Thank you.
joining us.
Hey, you know what? We're going to have an awesome Halloween party at Bar 321 on October the 21st. It's going to be a masquerade party, so you can't come in if you don't have a mask. So
Yeah.
want to see you
And
there.
it's totally free. You guys are all welcome to join us to come out there and meet the crew. And most of all, we want to thank our special guest, Miss April May Monterossa, the queen of the
Thank you.
South Side, the baddest bitch in town.
Yes.
She thought I was gonna get it
Thank
without
you
saying
for
that.
having me. This was so much fun.
Yeah, Kate, you want to plug where they can find your information and
Yeah.
contact
Sure.
for Live from the
You
South Side?
can visit southsidesanantonio.com, and all of my handles are on my website.
Sweet.
Awesome. There
And
you go,
again,
guys.
April, we want to thank you so much. April's always been a big supporter of anything I've done. You know, she supports the Wolfpack show. We want to thank you for that because
Thank you.
coming from the same dirt that we walked, you know, together as kids, you know, and supporting each other. A lot of people don't do that, especially in the Hispanic community. So thank you so much for
You're
supporting
welcome.
us.
Yes,
And you know,
of
we got
course.
your back as well. So again, for the Wolfpack show, I am Orlando Cardenas.
Aaron Lee.
And we want to say to Eddie, we're sorry we missed you, brother. I know
We love you. Get better.
Love you,
back.
Eddie.
We hope you get better soon. But for the Wolfpack show, this is us. We thank you guys for your support. Like and share, and don't forget to subscribe.